Hello everyone. Welcome back to lecture series of equation of a straight line from ICSE 10th Maths. In our previous videos, we have completed with 12.1 exercise from ML Aggarwal. We also started with 12.2 exercise and we did 10 sums. Today we are going to start from the 11th sum from ML Aggarwal. My name is Arpita Banerjee and you are watching Arpita classes. Let's start. The 11th question is, find the equation of a straight line perpendicular to the line 3x minus 4y plus 12 is equal to 0 and having same y-intercept as 2x minus y plus 5 equal to 0. So the required line is perpendicular to this given line. That means we have to use the criteria m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. From there we can get the slope of the required line. Also the y-intercept of the required line is given here. Means we can get the y-intercept from here because they are saying it is having the same y-intercept as 2x minus y plus 5 equal to 0. So let us consider, first we'll write, let the slope of the required line be m2. Okay, m1 we are going to get from here. Now 3x minus 4y plus 12 equal to 0. From here we have to get the m1. So we'll convert it into y is equal to mx plus c. So minus 4y is minus 3x minus 12. Multiply everything by minus 1. So it will be 4y is equal to 3x plus 12 or y is equal to 3 upon 4x plus 12 upon 4. Therefore, the slope of this line m1 is 3 upon 4. Now, since the given line is perpendicular to the required line, therefore we get m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So your m1 is 3 upon 4, m2 we do not know is equal to minus 1. So from here we get m2 is equal to minus 4 upon 3. So we get the slope of the required line. Another thing they are saying, it is having the same y-intercept as 2x minus y plus 5 equal to 0. So let us find out the y-intercept from this line. Now 2x minus y plus 5 equal to 0. Let us convert it into y is equal to mx plus c. So minus y is minus 2x minus 5. Y is 2x plus 5. Therefore, the y-intercept, if you compare this line with y is equal to mx plus c, compare this with the general equation y is equal to mx plus c. So this is y is equal to m into x plus c. That means the y-intercept is 5. So the required line has slope minus 4 upon 3 and the y-intercept is 5. So now we can get the equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. I am doing it here. Therefore, the equation of the required line is y is equal to mx plus c. Now in place of m we are going to put minus 4 upon 3 minus 4 upon 3x plus in place of c we are going to put 5. So now, so this is y is equal to minus 4 upon 3x plus 5. You can take 3 LCM over here. So minus 4x plus 15 is equal to y is equal to minus 4x plus 15 upon 3. Get 3 this side. 3y is equal to minus 4x plus 15 or get minus 4x this side. It will be 4x plus 3y is equal to 15. So this is the equation of the required line. Let's start with question number 12. Find the equation of a line passing through 0, 4 and parallel to the line 3x plus 5y plus 15 is equal to 0. So the required line passes through 0, 4. So we have a point. Also it is parallel to the line 3x plus 5y plus 15 is equal to 0. From here we get the slope of the required line. So the required line passes through this. So we have a point. We can get the slope of the required line. So we can get the equation by the slope point form. Let us start with this. First, we'll find out the slope. 3x plus 5y plus 15 is equal to 0. Convert this into the general form, that is y is equal to mx plus c. So 5y is equal to minus 3x minus 15. So y is equal to minus 3 upon 5x minus 15 upon 5. Comparing this equation with the general equation, y is equal to mx plus c, you can understand the slope of this line is minus 3 by 5. So slope of the given line minus 3 upon 4. Now, since the required line is parallel to the given line, the slope of required line is also minus 3 upon 5. Okay? Since it is parallel, therefore the slope of this line also minus 3 upon 5. Also, the required line passes through which point? 0, 4. Right? Therefore, the equation of the required line. Now, which form you are going to use? Slope point form. So, you can mention over here, this is slope point form, and that is y minus y1 is equal to m whole into x minus x1. This is a slope point form. Now, put the values. Y minus y1 is your 4 is equal to m is minus 3 upon 5, x minus x1 is 0. Now let us calculate this, simplify this. It is y minus 4 is equal to minus 3 upon 5x. Now get 5 this side, so it is 5y minus 20 is equal to minus 3x. Now arrange it, get 3x this side. It is 3x plus 5y. I am taking minus 20 that side, so it will be plus 20. So 3x plus 5y is equal to 20. This is the equation of the required line. Write down the equation of a line perpendicular to 3x plus 8y is equal to 12 and passing through the point minus 1 comma minus 2. So now we need to find out the equation of a line which is perpendicular to the given line. So when the lines are perpendicular, we have the criteria m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So that criteria we have to use. So let us find out the slope of that line first. 3x plus 8y is equal to 12. To get the slope, we have to convert it into y is equal to mx plus c. So convert it. 8y is equal to minus 3x plus 12 or y is equal to minus 3 upon 8x plus 12 upon 8. So from here we get the slope, that is minus 3 upon 8. So the slope of given line, I am considering it as mem2, is minus 3 upon 8. Okay? Let the slope of the required line be m1. Right? Now, since the given line and the required line are perpendicular to each other, we have the criteria m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So m1 is this, m2 is minus 3 upon 8 is equal to minus 1, or m1 we get minus and minus gets cancelled, 3 by 8 goes that side. So m1 we get 8 upon 3. So this is the slope of the required line. Also the line passes through minus 1 comma minus 2. So write it here. Also the required line passes through minus 1 comma minus 2. Therefore the equation of a line we get by the slope point form. Therefore the equation of the line by which form? Slope point form. Okay, so I'll write the form first. Y minus y1 is equal to m whole into x minus x1. Now put the values. Y minus y1 is your minus 2, which will become plus 2 here. M is 8 upon 3, put it here 8 upon 3. X minus x1 is minus 1, which will become plus 1 here. Get this side, so it will be 3y plus 3 into 2, 6 is equal to 8x plus 8. Now arrange it a bit, get 8x this side. I am doing it here only. 8x comes this side, so it will be minus 8x plus 3y is equal to 6 goes that side. So it will become 8 minus 6, that is 2. So now you can keep it this way, or you can write it the 3y first as it is positive. 3y minus 8x is equal to 2. So this is the equation of the line. Let us take a 14th question now. 14th question is given in two parts. The first part is the line 4x minus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0 meets the x-axis at point A. Write down the coordinates of x-axis, coordinates of A. Okay. So suppose if I draw a rough diagram over here, if this is my line which is given as 4x minus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0, and if this line is intersecting the x-axis at A point, very clearly A point will be A comma 0. It is having some x coordinate which are taken as A and y coordinate is 0. So A point is A comma 0. So if I put, since this point lies on this line, so if I put A comma 0 on this equation, it should satisfy the equation. So from there I can get the value of A comma 0, that is this coordinate A. So first I am writing here, let the line 4x minus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0 intersect the x-axis at point A, and the coordinates of A is A comma 0. Now since A lies on 4x minus 3y plus 12 equal to 0, it will satisfy the equation. That means it will satisfy the equation. That means what? If I put A comma 0 here, then it will satisfy this equation. So 4 into A, in place of x I am putting A, minus 3 into 0, in place of y I am putting 0, plus 12 is equal to 0. So 4A should be minus 12 or A should be minus 3. That means I am getting the coordinates of A as minus 3 comma 0. This is my first part. Okay, coordinates of A. So that's minus 3 comma 0. Now the second part, determine the equation of the line passing through A and perpendicular to this. So now we have to find out the equation of the line which is passing through A, but it is perpendicular to this line. That means we will, from this information, by applying m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1, we can get the slope of the required line. We have the point through which it passes, so we can get the equation by slope point form. Okay, so let us start with the second part. I am doing it here. Second part, first we will take this line, that is 4x minus 3y plus 12 equal to 0. Convert it into y is equal to mx plus c, since we have to find out the slope of this line. So minus 3y is equal to minus 4x minus 12. So 3y is 4x plus 12, or y is equal to 4 upon 3x plus 12 upon 3. Therefore, the slope which I am considering as m1 is 4 upon 3. Okay, so I consider the slope of this given line is m1. Let the slope of required line be m2. So now since they are perpendicular to each other, since the two lines are perpendicular to each other, we get m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So m1 is 4 upon 3, put it here. 4 upon 3 into m2 is minus 1 or m2 is minus 3 upon 4. So we get the slope of the required line. Also the required line passes through minus 3 comma 0. So let me rub this part. So I'll write it here. The slope of the required line is minus 3 comma 4. Also it passes through minus 3 comma 0, right? Therefore the equation of the required line. Now by which form we are going to get it? We have the slope, we have the point. So we can get it by slope point form. So you can mention it here, slope point form. First I am going to write down the form, that is y minus y1 is equal to m whole into x minus x1. Now I am going to put the values y minus y1. So the point was minus 3 comma 0. So y1 is 0. Is equal to slope is minus 3 upon 4, x minus x1 is minus 3, so it will become minus minus plus 3. Get 4 this side, so it is 4y is equal to minus 3x minus 9. Get minus 3x and 9 both this side, so it will be 3x plus 4y plus 9 equal to 0. So this is the equation of the line. So question number 15 is in front of you. Find the equation of a line which is parallel to 2x plus 5y minus 7 is equal to 0 and passes through the midpoint of the line segment joining the points 2, 7 and minus 4, 1. So now we need to find out the equation of a line which is parallel to this line. So from this information we get the slope of the required line. Also the required line passing through the midpoint of the line joining these 2 points. So that means we have to find out the midpoint of these 2 points by midpoint formula, so that we get the point through which the required line passes. We have the slope of the required line, so we can get the equation. So let us start from the given information, that is it is parallel to this given line. So take 2x plus 5y minus 7 equal to 0. Let us convert it into y is equal to mx plus c, so that we get the slope from here. 5y is equal to minus 2x plus 7 or y is equal to minus 2 upon 5y plus 7 upon 5. Therefore, the slope of the given line is minus 2 upon 5. Okay. Now, since the required line is parallel to the given line, their slopes are equal. So, the slope of the required line is also minus 2 upon 5. Now we need to find out the midpoints of these 2 lines. Okay. So now midpoint of 2, 7 and minus 4, y be x, y. Therefore, x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. So that will be 2 minus 4 upon 2. Minus 2 upon 2, that's minus 1. Y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. So 7 plus 1 upon 2, 8 upon 2, that is 4. Okay, so we can write the required line passes through which point we got? Minus 1, 4. Which is the midpoint of the 2 given points. Okay, these 2 given points. Right? Now we have the slope, we have the point through which it passes, we can get the equation. Therefore, the equation of the required line. By which form we are going to get it? By slope point form. Because we have the slope, we have the point. So you can write down slope point form. First you are going to write down the form. Y minus y1 is equal to m whole into x minus x1. So y minus y1 is 4. is equal to m, which is your minus 2 upon 5. X minus x1 is minus 1. So x plus 1 it will be. Now we have to simplify this. I am erasing this part. Doing it here only. So get 5 this time. So it will be 5 whole into y minus 4 is equal to minus 2x minus 2. So 5y minus 20 is equal to minus 2x minus 2. I am getting 2x this side. So it will be 2x plus 5y is equal to minus 2 plus 20. Got 20 that side. So it is 2x plus 5y is equal to 18. So this is the equation of the straight line which is asked over there. Now let us see question number 16. Find the equation of the line that is perpendicular to 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0 and passes through the midpoint of the line segment joining the points 5, minus 2 and 2, 2. So now we need the equation of the line which is perpendicular to this line. So from here we have to use the information m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So we get the slope of the required line. And also it is passing through the midpoint of the joining of these 2 points. So we have to find out the midpoint through which the required line passes. So we have the slope of the required line, we have the point through which it passes, so we can get the equation by the slope point form. Okay, let us start with this. First we will take 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0 and convert it into y is equal to mx plus c so that we can get the slope from here. 2y is equal to minus 3x plus 8 or y is equal to minus 3 upon 2x plus 8 upon 2. Therefore, the slope of this line m1 is equal to minus 3 upon 2. Okay. So let the slope of the required line be m2. Since the two lines are perpendicular to each other, so we can use the criteria m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So what's your m1? Your m1 is minus 3 upon 2 into m2 is minus 1. Both sides minus minus gets cancelled and m2 is equal to 2 upon 3. So we get the slope of the required line, that is 2 upon 3. Also the line passes through the midpoint of these two. So first let us find out the midpoint of the 2 points. Okay. So midpoint of 5, minus 2 and 2, 2 be x, y. I consider the midpoint to be x, y. So x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. So that's 5 plus 2 by 2, 7 upon 2. And y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. So that's minus 2 plus 2 upon 2, 0 upon 2, that is 0. So we got the point through which the line passes. Therefore, the required line passes through which point? 7, 2, 0. So we have the slope of the required line, we have the point through which it passes, so we can get the equation of the line. Let us do it here. Therefore, the equation of the required line, which form you are going to use? Slope point form. So you can mention it here, slope point form. What is that? Y minus y1 m whole into x minus x1. So y minus y1 is your 0. You need 0 here. M is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3. X minus x1 is 7 upon 2. So 7 upon 2. So y, get 3 this side. 3y is equal to 2x minus 2 into 7 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. So it is only 7. So you can keep the answer like this. 3y is equal to 2x minus 7. This is the equation of the required line. So let us proceed to question number 17 now. Find the equation of a line passing through the intersection of 2x plus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0 with the x-axis and parallel to the line 3x minus 7y plus 8 equal to 0. So let us draw this diagram to understand what they are saying. They are saying that find the equation of a line which passing through the intersection of 2x. Suppose this is the line which is your 2x plus 5y minus 4 equal to 0. This is the given line. Okay. Now it is intersecting the x-axis at point A which is a comma 0. Now the required line passes through this point, because they are saying find the equation of a line passing through the intersection of this with x-axis. So the intersection point of this line with the x-axis is a. The required line passing through a. So if we get the value of a, we understand we get one point through which the required line passing through. And another thing, we can get the slope of the required line from this information, that it is parallel to the given line. Okay. So let us first find out the point A here. Let 2x plus 5y minus 4 equal to 0 intersects x-axis at A, which is your a comma 0. Now, since a lies on this point, therefore it will satisfy the equation. So 2 into a, I am putting in place of x, I am putting a. 5 into 0 minus 4 is 0. 2a is equal to 4, or a is equal to 2. Therefore, a point is 2 comma 0. We get 1 point to which the required line passing. Also, it is parallel to this line. So get the slope of this line. 3x minus 7y plus 8 equal to 0. Minus 7y is minus 3x minus 8. Thus 7y is 3x plus 8, or y is equal to 3 upon 7x plus 8 upon 7. Therefore, slope is equal to 3 by 7. Since the required line is parallel to the given line, okay, therefore slope of the required line will be same. So I am writing it here. Therefore, slope of required line is also 3 upon 7. So we got the slope of the required line, we got the point through which it passes, we get the equation of the straight line. So now I am wrapping it here. I am doing the rest of the part here. Therefore, the equation of the required line, by which form we are getting it? Slope point form. Okay, so what is it? Y minus y1 is equal to m whole into x minus x1. So y minus y1, what is your y1? 0. M, that is your 3 by 7. X minus x1, that is 2. Okay, now I am rubbing this whole part and we have to calculate. Get 7 this side. 7y is equal to 3x minus 6. You can keep this answer this way. The equation of the required line is 7y is equal to 3x minus 6. Now the question number 18. The equation of a line is 3x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0. Find the slope of the line. Now this is very easy. We have been given the line, we have to convert it into y is equal to mx plus c so that we get the slope of the line. That's the first part. Let us do this. The line is 3x plus 4y minus 7 equal to 0. Therefore 4y is equal to minus 3x plus 7, or y is equal to minus 3 by 4x plus 7 upon 4. Now if you compare this line with the general form, that is y is equal to mx plus c, we can get the slope of the line is minus 3 by 4. Therefore, slope is equal to minus 3 upon 4. This is the first part. Now, the second part is equation of a line perpendicular. You have to also find the equation of a line which is perpendicular to the given line and passing through the intersection of the lines x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0 and 3x plus y minus 10 is equal to 0. That means now we need to get the equation of a line which is perpendicular to this. Okay, that means the slope will be, the information we have to use, that m1, m2 is equal to minus 1. So first we consider let the slope of the required line be m. So we get m into minus 3 by 4 is equal to minus 1. We have to use the criteria m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So minus minus cancels, so m is equal to 4 upon 3. So we get the slope of the required line, that is 4 upon 3. Okay. and the required line passing through the intersection of these two lines. So from here we have to solve these two equations and we have to get the intersection point of them. So we can do it by simultaneous linear equation method. X minus y plus 2 is equal to 0, and the other one is, I will just write it minus 2 over here. I will send plus 2 that side, minus 2, and the other equation is 3x plus y is equal to, send minus 10 that side, it will be plus 10. Okay, so now we can solve it, we can cancel y, we can solve it by elimination method basically. So y and y gets cancelled, 4x is equal to 10 minus 2, 8, so x is equal to, you get 2. So we got the value of x. Now putting x is equal to 2 in equation, let it be 1 and let it be 2. So in equation 1, we get 2 minus y is equal to minus 2, minus y is equal to minus 2 minus 2, minus y is minus 4, or y is equal to 4. So we get the point through which it passes. Okay. Therefore, the required line passes through. It passes through the intersection point of the given two lines, and the intersection point is 2, 4. So the required line passes through 2, 4. So we have the slope of the required line. Our slope is 4 by 3, and it is passing through 2 by 4, 2, 4. So we can get the equation of a line by the slope point. I am doing it here. Therefore, the equation of the required line, which form you are using? Slope point form. Okay. First you write down the form, which is your y minus y1 is equal to m whole into x minus x1. Now y minus y1 is 4, put it here. M is 4 upon 3. X minus x1 is 2. So put it here. Now get 3 this side, it will be 3y minus 12 is equal to 4x minus 8. Now little bit arrangement you have to do here. I'm just rubbing this part. Okay. So now 3y is equal to 4x minus 8 plus 12. I got 12 that side. So I'm getting 3y is equal to 4x plus 4. So this is the equation of the required line. Alright. So we have completed till question number 18 from exercise 12.2 from ML Aggarwal. In our next video, we are going to start from question number 19. I hope that these videos are helping you a lot. Those who are doing the sums on your own, you can pause the video, do the sum on your own, and you can check the answers and the method from these videos. So we will try to upload more videos which will help you in future also. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Thank you.